There has been a discrepancy with the most recent video on the channel titled "We're All Animals with the Capability to Kill Each Other." Now, initially I was thinking, well, could it have to do with the title? Because it's a controversial title for a video. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. I cannot seem to get the video promoted. The video has been frozen at 36 views since it was posted a couple of days ago. And I had a feeling I was going to have to deal with an issue with the video. The video, I talk about very sensitive topics, and I won't go into the details of the video right now. But it has content that many people will more than likely find offensive. But of course, not with the intent to offend anybody. Just sharing my thoughts on what I feel is a very important topic to talk about. And none of us should be afraid to discuss it openly. But of course, many people are scared and therefore will not really talk about the topics openly. And towards the end of the video, I had transitioned into sharing some of my thoughts on the current conflict going on in the Middle East, let's say. Still related to the topic of the video. And in this video, I'm being skeptical now. I feel that I have to be, because I have to watch every word that I say, because I'm hoping that I'm not going to have any discrepancies in promoting this video. Twice I tried creating ad campaigns to promote the latest upload, and they got declined by Google Ads. I called in to speak with someone to try to find out exactly why. Now, I got emails with reasoning behind the rejection, and the emails show that the video violates YouTube's or Google Ads political policy. I'm going to pull up the email right now, so I want to get this right. It violates the policy of political ads in Argentina, the country of Argentina. That makes no sense to me. So when I had initially looked at the emails, I was confused, and I read on Google's support site to try to get a better understanding of it. Nowhere in the video do I talk about Argentina. Completely unrelated. That's when I felt that I needed to call in to try to speak to someone in real time. Now, the person I spoke to was really of no help, and I know that the guy is just doing his job, what he's supposed to do, and he's just going by the book, and there probably isn't much that he can do. But he gathered some information for me, and he tried to create another campaign, asking me what my goals are for the campaign, what my budgeting is, and how long I want the campaign to run on for, the duration of it. And then he asked me what the to give a description of the video, which I did. And I asked him, well, is it the title of the video that's causing a problem because it talks about violence? And he asked me, oh, well, does the video promote violence? Does it show any illegal acts and whatnot? I told him no, of course not. Either way, I would know better than to do that. But I told him all it is me sitting and talking and sharing my thoughts on the subject. And I don't recall exactly if I had told him or if he somehow caught on to it, but he asked me, oh, well, in the video, you talk about political affairs, right? I told him, well, yes. Towards the end of the video, I did share my thoughts on the situation going on in the Middle East. Got to be very careful what words I use here. And you know what I'm talking about. He said that I'm not supposed to do that. That violates policy. I'm not supposed to give an opinion on any political affairs, wars, acts of violence. And I told him, well, I mean, that's not really fair though, is it? Because go on YouTube and check out all the other content creators and news outlets, news sources, discussing and giving thoughts and opinions on what's going on. Why am I not able to promote this video because of that? He told me, and I don't know how true this is, but I'm not really going to focus on anybody else's content. I'm more concerned on the content that I'm putting out and having to take care of the problems that I have at hand right now. He said, well, eventually those videos are likely going to be taken down, they'll be reviewed, and they'll be removed. Well, I told him, well, it's a bit odd. I mean, this still isn't making complete sense to me, because I went on my account, I looked at the video, and the video is still public. And there are no restrictions. YouTube has not taken the video down. The only problem is that Google Ads is refusing to promote it. And I had asked someone, I had asked her to go on her account to pull up my channel to check to make sure the video is up and viewable. She verified that it is. So there's no problem there. You can go on the channel right now, and you should also be able to see, anyone should be able to see the video. The latest upload from 2 days ago, October 11th. The guy told me, the guy that I was on my phone with, told me that YouTube can be very influential. Therefore, the reasoning behind this policy is to try to deter misinformation from being spread. I can understand the concern of misinformation being spread. You can call it fake news. You've likely heard that term. It's been coined now for a few years. But I still feel that it is a form of suppression. It is in violation of general freedom of speech, because I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not harming myself or anybody. And we should have the right to share our thoughts. And in return, everyone has their right to either agree or disagree, to form an opinion. Uh, and unfortunately, yes, with that, sides are formed. And with that, when you have different opposing sides, there is going to come conflict with that. And that's why there is so much conflict always going on between us. And I feel that this is very one sided. And there are different sources out there that are attempting to influence you to believe a specific narrative with what's going on. The guy told me that what I would have to do to be able to promote the video is edit that section out where I talked about my thoughts on what's happening. And I don't want to do that. It's not fair. I don't want to have to hide what I have to say. And I want people to watch the video. I want people to, because I feel it's very informative. But of course, I'm not going to try to influence anybody to believe a certain way. I'm very open-minded. I want people to practice their right to express their opinions. You're either going to agree with what I say in the video or you're going to disagree. You're either going to like it, you're going to dislike it. You're either going to like me, you're going to dislike me. You're either going to subscribe or unsubscribe if you already are and you're offended by what I have to say. What I'm hoping there's a way around this dilemma. I'll keep the video up as is, even though it's not going to be promoted. Hopefully through this video, I can refer you to the video before this one. Hopefully this will work out in my favor, and I can get people to watch it through this video.